Hello?
Hey, darling, it's me.
Hi. I was hoping you would call.
Oh, really? Well, I'm just hoping you feel the same way once we hang up.
Why? What's going on?
I've been giving your invitation a great deal of thought.
Oh, no, you're not bailing on me now.
No, hang on. I never promised I'd be your date to this gala, now did I?
Merely a technicality. Why? Why are you turning me down?
You know, it just doesn't seem like that much of a wise idea to me, Victoria.
This is about my father, isn't it?
I didn't say I wouldn't be there, all right?
Yeah, just not with me. I'm not worth the hassle, right?
Regardless of your father's tactics, I'm still not one to walk into a man's house in flagrant disregard of his wishes. There's always respect. You understand?
I better hang up before I say something I might regret.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so am I. Damn you.
What'd Dad do now?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry, I would have rang, but you were on the phone.
What are you doing here anyway? Shouldn't you be at work?
I just overheard Baldwin. Sis, I'm onto something.
Connie says you're on the warpath.
Come in and close the door. Now open it. And close it again. Now, how difficult was it closing the door?
You're making an obscure point.
There's nothing obscure about making sure that you have privacy when you conduct business of a delicate nature. I don't have to explain that to you, Mr. Mormon. Confidentiality is your bread and butter.
But you are explaining it because...
My son overheard a conversation that he shouldn't have overheard. And because of that, he is more suspicious of me than ever.
Nothing has changed with my parents, Kevin. They still hassle me all the time.
Then why the sudden urge for me to meet them?
I told you, I'm just tired of all this secrecy.
Baby, listen to me. If I meet your mom and dad, there's gonna be no more reason for any secrecy. As soon as they see how old I am, they're gonna forbid you to see me, ever.
I won't let them do that.
Okay, but you're not 18 yet. And until you are, as unfair as it is, you gotta play by your parents' rules. You have no say in the matter. None. So stop telling me that we all need to get together and make nice, because I'm doing you a favor by saying no.
Yeah, but Kevin...
Damn it, I said no. That's it. This is the end of the conversation, okay?
So you're telling me Lily wasn't in school today?
Look, this isn't easy for us, Mrs. Winters, coming to you like this.
Colleen, do you know where she is?
Sort of. We're not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, she could be just goofing off downtown somewhere.
But we're pretty sure we know who she's with.
You mean another girl ditched school, too?
Not a girl.
Then who?
Kevin Fisher, the guy she met on the internet.
Whoa, I thought those two broke up.
Unfortunately, not.
This guy's a real creep.
Look, we have tried to tell her that he is bad news, but she won't listen to us anymore.
He's the most important thing in her life now.
Listen, she is really hung up on Kevin.
That's why we're telling you. Maybe you can stop her before it's too late.
Too late? What do you mean?
We think Lily is in over her head. Way over.
Okay, so, you know how to handle this, right? You actually think we can make this happen? Yeah, well, I have to make this happen. Why? Because if I don't, I'm gonna be eating a lot of crow. Well, I think that's something you're very familiar with. Anyway, I spent a lot of money on my dress, and I don't intend to be twiddling my fingers tonight.
Well, then why don't you go alone?
Excuse me? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Absolutely not. Listen, Gina, you want to go to the gala. I know you do. All right? Now, let's call a spade here. We don't like each other. But if we work together, and if we play our cards right, we're both gonna get what we want, you understand? So are you in? All right, good. So, oh, there they are, Okay, showtime. Yeah.
Hi, you two.
Gina, what is with all the urgency? You want to see Dad and me?
Yeah, your phone call sounded so serious.
Well, it is. It is very important.
And Phyllis is here too. What are you doing over there, honey?
Well, I'm here to see you, lover. And, I'm here to see you too, John.
All right, come on. What is it?
Genius at work?
Hey, what's happening?
I'm here to get your wish list. You know, I'm overseeing some of the renovations around here.
I wasn't aware that included the lab.
Well, it could use a little updating, don't you think?
No. Not the least little bit.
Really?
The equipment's state of the art. Lots of storage space, safe working conditions. It's easy to clean up.
Yeah, but what I mean is, I think you could.
We are not in danger of being on the cover of any interior design magazines, are we?
And that doesn't bother you. Working in cosmetics, a field that's all about looks and beauty, aesthetics.
Oh, up in the public areas, the executive suites, I imagine that's a legitimate concern, sure.
But not down here where it all happens? I mean, you honestly couldn't use a little, I don't know, inspiration?
Of course I could. I'm looking at it.
You're right. It was careless of me to take that phone call without closing the door.
You're not going to defend yourself and make excuses?
It's not beyond me to make a sincere mea culpa when it's due and move on from there.
Do you think that's going to appease me or what?
Look, what do you want from me, Victor? Blood. I made a mistake. It won't happen again.
Baldwin, you knew how critical it was that our activities surrounding Safra remain undisclosed.
I was here earlier waiting for you. Then a call from Pete Hudson came through.
The hell did he want?
More money, if you can believe that.
Did you tell him?
I told him that well had run dry, and that any attempts at extortion would be met swiftly and very, very unpleasantly. Look, Victor, the fact is that Nicholas didn't hear anything. He's determined to see what he wants to see. His indictment of you is based on little or no evidence.
I'll deal with my son. You better not let this happen again.
I know. I won't. Now, shall we move on to further matters? The reason I was waiting for you earlier, cooling my heels here, is because you had asked me to grace you with my presence.
I wanted an update on that situation involving that chemist,
Oh, yeah.
Jabot, and my daughter.
Damon Porter. There's nothing new to report.
You wouldn't be shining me on now, would you?
I don't think that would be very wise, do you?
What means are you using to monitor the situation?
Trust me when I tell you I am giving this matter my personal attention.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Yes. Yet another reason why we understand each other so well.
Sometimes you make me laugh, Michael Baldwin.
It's a gift.
I told my daughter in no uncertain terms that I don't want her to show up at the gala on the arm of that Porter fellow.
And what was her response?
I fully expect her to defy me.
She's not the kind of woman who would go stag to an event like that.
Hmm. Can you think of an alternative?
As a matter of fact, I can. Though I'm quite sure you won't like it.
So, of course, I only got Baldwin's side of things.
But it was enough to make you suspicious.
I'm way more suspicious now.
And now you feel like you have something concrete to base it on.
Don't you?
Well, I guess it does sound a little fishy.
Why are we tiptoeing around this? This isn't about you. And this isn't about your staff or the job you did. This is about whether Safra's success had anything to do with Dad's interference.
Really? Really? Are you sure about that, Nicholas? Because you haven't exactly been our staunchest supporter.
I need you to put all that aside and focus on what's happened and what's probably going to continue happening unless we stop it.
You really think Baldwin is doing Dad's dirty work?
You should have heard him on the phone talking down whoever that was.
And you think it was a buyer?
They were talking about Safra, all right? And some deal they made under the table. It all makes sense.
Maybe.
Who else do you think it could have been?
I don't know, Nicholas. I wasn't there. And unless you tape recorded the conversation, you don't really know much.
What more proof do you need that something shady went down?
Well, I suppose we shouldn't ignore this.
No, we shouldn't. So are you with me about getting to the truth?
I've never been against you, Nicholas.
Sis, there have been times.
Go ahead, finish it.
I need your word that you're not gonna chicken out on me. Start getting all sentimental about Dad and family loyalty. Something's not right here and it hasn't been right. If there was ever any question about that before, there shouldn't be now. Because there isn't in my mind.
Okay, girls, we thought that they broke up. Yeah.
Yeah, they did for a while, and they got back together.
So the way you're talking, you've already met this kid, Kevin.
Yes, actually, a few times. And like Sierra said, he's really weird.
Yeah, whatever he's told Lily, she obviously believes him.
What exactly is it about Kevin that you don't like?
Yeah.
Well, we don't trust him, first of all. And he's a lot older.
At least in his 20s.
Did you say 20?
20? How much time is she spending with him?
Every chance she gets.
She wanted us to cover for her again today.
That's why we didn't tell you when you came looking for her after school.
But we got to thinking about it, and we realized we couldn't keep it from you any longer.
Do you think she's with Kevin right now?
Well, we can't swear to it, but we're pretty sure, yes.
So where would they be?
Colleen. Sierra, do you know?
At Kevin's apartment, probably.
Oh my God.
His apartment.
Has she been there before?
The truth, girls.
Yes, sir. We think kind of a lot.
And where is it? Where is Kevin's apartment?
He's gonna kill us, Cole.
Never mind that.
I want to know where his apartment is right now.
The Brewery Building.
What number?
Colleen, if you know, tell us. Tell us.
466.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Who's upset? I was just making a point.
Fine. Forget it.
Hey, you're the one who told me all these horror stories about your parents.
Yeah, but they're not monsters, Kevin.
But they still treat you like you're a kid, right?
Well, maybe it's partly my fault. For sneaking around behind their backs and lying to them all the time.
Lily, how many times have you told me that they don't understand you? That they don't really care about what's important to you?
I'm not sure the way it feels sometimes.
Because that's the way it is. Look at the way your mom dragged you here from Paris. Made you give up this terrific life that you had there.
Yeah. But if I hadn't have come back to Genoa City, I'd never have met you.
So let's not mess this up. We have a really good thing going here.
I know we do, but sometimes.
No buts, no buts. I'm the only one who understands you. You said that, right?
Yeah.
So why would you want me to have anything to do with your parents? You don't want to be a part of that trip, do you?
Now, why would you offer a solution you know I won't like?
Because it's still preferable to watching your daughter hanging off Damon Porter's arm all evening. I will ask Victoria to be my date.
Your date?
Purely as a means of keeping her away from Mr. Undesirable.
Now, why the hell do you think she'll say yes?
Does that mean I have your permission to ask her?
I seriously doubt she'll go along with it.
But if she does, will you remain the calm, compassionate person I know you to be when we come in through the door?
In case she does, Mr. Bowman, and I seriously doubt it, do not entertain the thought of asking her another night.
I'm not entertaining anything, Victor. Good. See you at the Hootenanny.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
It's just so sad, you know? It's like there was a time when my mom and I, we were best friends. My dad, I used to worship him when I was a kid.
You can't stay little girl forever, Lily.
I know. Just why'd everything have to get so messed up?
Because your parents are being so selfish right now. They're getting remarried, even though they know that you're against it, and they know that it's going to upset you.
All they'll do is just start fighting again. Same way they did the first time they were married. I just can't handle it again, you know? I can't.
Maybe you won't have to.
What do you mean?
I need you to believe in me. Trust me that I know what's best for you, because I am the guy who's gonna take you away from all of this craziness.
You are?
Lily! Lily! I know you're in there. Open up.
Oh my God, that's my dad.
Okay. There's a fire escape off the bedroom. Go out that way.
Come on, open the door. Open the door!
You guys.
So, tell me what you think of the dessert.
What do we think? We think this is all a big ruse. We think you called us here for something other than testing desserts.
What? Oh, come on. You know that Gina here needs the consumer opinion before she puts something on the menu.
Fess up, sweetheart. What's going on here?
We want to go to the gala tonight.
Count me out.
Oh.
Me too.
Okay, all right, wait a minute, both of you, please.
You want to go? Fine, go.
We do not want anything to do with it.
My God. I can't believe you're reacting this way.
Oh, and I can't believe that you would suggest that anyone in our family would step foot in Victor Newman's home.
That's right. After everything we've been through.
Well, that's exactly why you need to go. Because you need to show while the Abbotts are down, we are definitely not out.
I doubt our showing up there would make that point with that egomaniac Newman.
But this is not about the egomaniac Newman, okay? It's about the rest of the Genoa City business community.
The last thing in the world I want to do tonight is show up at this thing and face Newman on his own turf.
Look, just don't think about this as Victor's gala.
That's right, that's right. This is not Victor's gala. It's not Victor's gala. This is Nikki's gala. And Nikki works for Jabot, and you need to support Nikki. Sweetie, I don't want to go to this gala alone.
Then stay home tonight.
That's not an option.
This isn't gonna work. Don't try to change my mind. It ain't gonna happen.
You charmer, you.
I was just being honest.
When I can't even inspire you to update your workspace.
Perhaps it's a bit dated. Jabot is in no position to be tossing money at non-essential capital improvements. In fact, as I understand it, if it were not for our secret benefactor, we may not have been able to stay in business.
Very true.
Not that I'm trying to chase you away, mind you. I very much enjoyed meeting you the other day.
Likewise. I didn't realize that you were new in town.
Relatively.
Making lots of friends.
A few.
Well, Genoa City is one of those places. It's kind of a tough nut to crack.
You think?
Well, socially, at least. Yeah, there's this tight-knit, stuffy little upper echelon, and if you don't kiss up to them...
Is that a concern of yours? Being accepted by the upper crust?
5 years ago, I would have said yes. But these days, I find it much more amusing to be a thorn in their side.
A provocateur?
Oh, you bet. You know what? I've got an idea. Are you busy tonight?
Lily! Lily, open the door. Lily! Lily! Get out here! Well, you must be Kevin. Yeah. Kevin, where is my daughter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, man, I ain't playing with you. Where the hell is my daughter?
She's not here, okay? I don't know where she is.
You're lying.
Well, do you see her here? Hey, if you want, take a look around. You're not gonna find anything.
Lily! You sure about that, huh? Because her friends told me that she ditched school to spend a day with you.
I don't care what they told you. They're obviously way off base. I haven't seen Lily all day.
You shouldn't have been seeing Lily in the first place.
Hey, it was her idea to meet.
That doesn't explain what you were doing in a teen chat room. Unless it's what I think you were doing.
No, nothing happened. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, you're damn right. Nothing better have happened.
We only met a few times, okay? And I'm sorry, but I don't know what right you have coming in here making all these wild accusations.
I'll tell you what right I've got. I'm Lily's daddy. I am her father. And you, son, you've got no business having a girl of her age up in your apartment. Do you understand that?
What makes you so positive that she was here?
Because her friends told me that she was here.
Well, her so-called friends would say anything to get Lily in trouble.
And you'd say anything to save your sorry behind.
As you can see, I have nothing to hide, sir.
Except your age.
Mr. Winters, I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have a friend.
Well, you should be. Do you even know how old Lily is? She is 15 years old. Which means if you lay a hand on my daughter, it's called statutory rape. You touch my daughter one more time, you gonna wish that you never met this black man. Because I'll make sure you go to jail for a long time. Do you got that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wow. Them is fighting words.
Don't even try.
Look, John, you have always been a big supporter of this group, and it is their annual fundraiser. Lord knows in this economy, I mean, the arts can use all the help they can
Dad,
get.
don't worry about that. We'll write a nice, fat check.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, Jack. Well, you surprise me. And quite frankly, disappoint me. Yes, disappoint me. This is the biggest night of the fall social season, and here you are sitting on your hands, letting Victor Newman intimidate you.
What did you just say?
Yes, intimidate you. He's over there acting like the Lord of Genoa City, and here you are licking your wounds and letting him get the upper hand.
Oh, for goodness sakes, that's not even fair.
God, you really do know how to push the right buttons.
Jack, what the heck are you thinking?
And you, John, I mean, you're one of the very few men who's ever punched Victor Newman and gotten away with it. Come on. Come on. Don't you want to go to the party? How can you resist?
If you're smart, if you're very smart, you will see to it that the Black Knight and I never cross paths. Because I don't know what I might do.
You know, you did the right thing coming to me.
It sure doesn't feel right.
It took a lot of courage.
Betrayed a friend.
Sierra, you yourself said she was way over her head.
We are just really worried about her.
And so were we, honey. We couldn't understand what was wrong. You know, the way she was acting, she was so distant, so rebellious.
She's obsessed with Kevin.
Well, we know that now, and she's spent entirely too much time on that internet.
She's on the computers at school, too. And Crimson Lights, that's where she first met the loser. We tried to warn her. Listen, I know she'll probably never speak to us again when she finds out we ratted her.
Oh, honey, listen. She is going to be furious at her father when he tells her she cannot see this boy again. That's why we need your help.
How?
She's going to need us. All of us. Until she gets over this infatuation.
Yeah, like that's happening anytime soon.
Will, Sierra. As long as she knows that she has her parents and her friends and that we only want what's best for her, that we care for her. That's...
Hey. What's going on? What are you guys doing here?
We're really sorry, Lily. We're just worried about you.
Worried about what? What are you talking about?
Okay, ladies, I think it's time to go. I'd like to speak to my daughter alone, thank you. Thanks for dropping by, Sierra, Colleen.
See you later.
Where have you been and what have you been doing when you were supposed to be in school, young lady?
If you don't have any plans tonight, what would you think about creating a little stir?
Well, if I may judge by that gleam in your eye, would it truly be little?
Okay, there's this big charity gala at the Newman Ranch tonight, and I will be making an appearance, if only to annoy Victor and his wife. But it's for a really good cause, and I don't know, it'd be a chance for you to rub elbows with some of the in-crowd.
Ah, well, you know, that is a huge priority of mine.
Oh, come on, Damon. Throw on a suit and come with me. It'll be a hoot.
To be honest, I had considered going with someone else. However, I decided against it because her father does not want her even looking in my direction. And since the event happens to be at his place, I thought...
Victoria Newman? My, you and Victoria?
Miss Newman and I are not going together this evening, so don't even start.
So you're available?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Well, I know I'm not the lovely and talented Miss Victoria, but since you're free and I'm free, why don't we go together? See how much trouble we can get in.
How can I resist an invitation like that?
You can't. So how about it?
So obviously confronting Dad didn't get you anywhere.
No, total stonewall. Baldwin didn't tell me anything either.
No surprise there.
Though I know he's in it up to his eyeballs.
All right, Nicholas, how would you suggest we proceed? Because we've been speculating for months.
Car's coming.
Who is it?
Oh, talk about timing. Wow.
Michael?
Hey, I hope not intruding. Oh. Nice to see you again, Nicholas.
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
Well, if you two are in the middle of something, I go feed a
We're
chicken.
just, you know, talking about the gala. Nicholas's wife is co-hosting it. So, what brings you by?
You bring up the gala. It just so happens by the sheerest of coincidences that if you're not doing anything this evening,
What, you have 2 tickets?
Yeah. I can swing a third if you feel we need a chaperone.
Ugh. I'm out of here. Sis, see ya.
Bye. So you were saying?
Where have you been, young lady?
I ditched school for a day. A lot of kids do it. Chill out.
I'm not gonna chill out. Where did you go?
I was just hanging out.
Where?
Different places.
Were you with Kevin?
Who?
You heard me, Kevin, the man you met on the internet.
I told you, we broke up.
I understand that you're back together again.
Oh, is that what Colleen and Sierra told you?
Why did you tell me you weren't seeing him anymore?
Because I wasn't when I told you that.
How old is he?
Who, Kevin?
Yes, Kevin, that's who we're talking about.
Yeah, you are, I'm not.
Don't you be fresh with me. Why can't you be honest, Lily?
Fine. So I have a boyfriend who's a little older than I am. Big deal.
It is a big deal, especially if you don't know this person.
I know that I like him and he likes me, and that's all that matters.
You skipped school today to spend the day with him.
Oh, is that what my friend said?
Your friends care about you for your information.
Will they tell you that I have a history project coming up? I mean, did you even think that I could have been in the library studying?
Do you really expect me to believe that?
It sounds to me like you've already made up your mind.
Your father is talking with Kevin right now. Or did you know that?
Can I go to my room now, Mother?
No, you may not. You are going to stand right here and you are going to listen to me. Now, when your father gets back, we are going to have a long heart-to-heart and we are going to find out exactly what's going on with you. Do you understand me? Go to your room and think about it.
So, we were saying.
You were asking me if I wanted to go to the gala with you.
Yes, would you?
It's a little late, isn't it?
I figured I'd take a chance.
No risk, no reward.
Oh, I got that the last time I was here.
Excuse me?
A reward for bringing by breakfast.
Oh, right. You're talking about that big old kiss I gave you.
Oh, good. Then I wasn't hallucinating.
Only if you think you're getting another one.
Well, I am well aware that you had an ulterior motive.
Oh, yeah, I'm a regular Matahari.
Hey, just because I didn't succumb doesn't mean I didn't find it enjoyable.
Just don't expect anything else.
I have absolutely no expectations where you're concerned.
Really? None?
Yeah, you tried to play me, and it didn't work. But hey, I got a kiss out of the deal, so the way I see it, I'm ahead on points.
You men, it's all just a big game to you, isn't it?
Yeah, look who's talking.
No, more points. How am I ever gonna catch up?
Spot you a few.
No way.
Oh, lady likes a challenge. That's another thing we have in common.
Another thing, so there's more.
Oh my, yeah, we like chocolate croissants. We like to read, we're smart, we're clever, we're beautiful, we are great kissers.
Wow, why? Fish for compliments. I mean, you can just bestow them upon yourself.
Oh, well, that's gotta be worth at least, what, 5 points.
Oh, well, it's nice to be back on equal footing.
You are a pistol.
Yes, but the question still remains, am I a pistol without a date to the gala?
Not anymore, you're not, provided you accept my invitation.
How do you know I haven't already accepted an invitation?
See? There I am, out on a limb again. Sometimes I think that's the only place I feel comfortable. Out there, teetering in the hope that somehow, some way, it's all gonna work out okay.
Well, you can't live on hope. Not forever. At some point, you just have to accept what is and try and make the best of it. Try and be happy. And be grateful for the blessings you've been given.
Wow. Amen.
End of sermon. So what time are you picking me up?
6.
Good.
Good.
Join us again for The Young and the Restless.